Hey, beautiful Aquarius, how you doing? My name is Michelle. Let's get right into your weekly reading. Happy Monday to you guys. Hope you've had a great weekend. Roles could be reversed, flip-flop, transposed. Cross watchers are also welcome here. If you're interested in a personal reading, check out the link below. You must email me. Also, check out the membership. It's a great way to support the channel. I'm hearing party music, so some of you could be going out, you could be invited somewhere, or you could be planning a party or planning some sort of gathering for this week. Please. What's the focus here? We have moderation. Some of you, you're going to be recharging, relaxing, taking things one step at a time, prioritizing your to-do list, taking it one step at a time, maybe focusing on a plan, focusing on structure. Moderation talks about one step at a time, practical, grounded energy. And this could be some sort of change that you're making. Maybe you've reflected and you've realized there's some things that you need to tend to, but it needs a plan, okay? So I see you guys really moving from an energy of compassion and the heart chakra as well. I do feel the Spirit is asking you not to be still for too long. There's a change in pace, the way you're doing things. I'm really getting something about relaxation as well. So some of you, instead of planning a party, you could be planning a trip, a journey, or just relaxing, you know? Taking your time doing things for yourself, for others. Let's see, spirit, angels, and ancestors regarding these cards. What's going on for beautiful Aquarius this week? I'm also hearing patience, okay? So, yeah, not being too hasty, having a plan, being more practical. This could be in regards to your money as well. Let's see, for beautiful Aquarius, spirit, angels, and ancestors, what's going on for beautiful Aquarius? Yeah, we have conscious steps, considered action, but looking forward nevertheless. Okay, so there's some beautiful changes that are taking place for you, but in a moderate way. You're considering every step. You're considering every step of your plan. You're considering how to build this block. You're considering how to move forward in a happy and high vibration way, though, is what I feel. Some of you, you're stepping your way into abundance. There could be a leap of faith that's taking place here as well. But again, you're going to think about it before you do it. Oh, wow, look at this. Prosperity. You're stepping into prosperity here. Wow, Aquarius. Awesome energy. So this card says abundance and success. Come on in, ease on down the road. Don't you carry nothing that might be a load. Come on, ease on down the road. Golden road to success. Beautiful energy moving towards the promised land for you, Aquarius. Okay? Literally, somebody could be moving, but I feel like you're taking moderate and practical steps towards your goals, your dreams, and your desires. You are also setting a priority list. It's like you have a plan and your guides are helping you to take these steps towards this promise. Especially with the 6 here, this is really feeling like support. Spirit Guide Source is going to prove to you that you are very supported, very loved with all of this yellow. All right, the yellow is solar plexus chakra energy. So there is also this energy here of having courage, stamina, perseverance, not giving up, keep moving forward. Resilience, but it's not overwhelming. I don't feel overwhelming. I feel that you know that you have to take some sort of leap, some sort of step forward, but you're doing this in a practical and methodical way. I'm also getting that there could be some conversations. If you do have some sort of plan, like I was saying regarding an event or planning an event, attending an event, you're making sure you dot your I's and cross your T's. If this is about whatever this is about, you're moving in a more abundant way. It's like some of you, you have gone through some sort of transformation where you can see that prosperity lies ahead for you. You're no longer in a lack mindset. You're no longer in the energy of, oh, well, I can't do that. It's more like I can, I will. Okay, I'm showing up, I'm conquering, I'm doing, I'm taking the steps. Okay, because all of this yellow, like the sun is Leo energy. I feel like some of you, you're going to be seen as well. Some of you, you may say something that really is highlighted. People could see you talking. Some of you, you may have, Spirit Guide Source may have something on the cards for you here where you're being seen. I'm getting that thing TED Talks. So somebody could have either like a platform or, you know, a social media platform, or actually on stage, or being seen in some way here. Speaking, okay? Some of you, you could be planning like a speech or a proposal, or you could be planning on going for a job this week also. You could be traveling for some sort of interview or a job offer, or some sort of abundant offer that is on hand for you. Somebody may be saying, hey, come see me here and let's discuss next steps. Let's discuss the process. Let's discuss what what we're expecting of you, or vice versa. There's something like that here for you as well. Some of you, there's a phone call that you need to make, okay? And this phone call is going to help you get what it is that you want. Maybe you're discussing something. Now, this could have to do with your home, or your community, or a place of work. But I see a building here, okay? So some of you, you could be building something from the ground up. It could even be business. It could be anything. It could be a relationship, romantically speaking. Some of you, you can run into somebody who is, who's going to see you, or I don't know. Let's see. I am getting something about you being seen in a high vibrational light. Your aura is really nice. I also feel that somebody could be rejuvenating themselves or recharging their energy, because the sun talks about rejuvenation. It talks about healing. It talks about, like recharging. But it also talks about success and new beginnings, the sun energy. I'm also getting like all four elements here, earth, wind, and fire. Okay, so that goes back to that music thing. Okay, I feel like you have a great vibe around you. Look at this. The 9 of Cups and the 4 of Wands. There is definitely some sort of success here. And there could even be an invite to meet up with someone. They may want to meet up with you, have conversation. Let's get together. Let's talk. I haven't seen you in a while. Look, I need to spend some time with you. This could be a sibling, a family member. This could be a relationship. Oh, yeah, with the 5 of Cups. I haven't seen you in a while. I want to talk to you. Let's get together. What are you doing? Are you free? Somebody could be asking you some sort of questions. Somebody could have overlooked an email, a text message, a phone call. So you want to check your messages. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups. Wow. And the 3 of Wands here. So there's definitely expansion. Some of you, you could be doing something in your home where you're expanding a room or building something up in your home. Some of you, there is going to be a lot of communication. Yeah, I am getting that with the blue. With the blue dress, the blue talks about throat chakra. Okay, if you had a cold also, if you had a cold or a touch of allergies, flu, or something like that, God forbid, there is the energy here where you're feeling much better. Now, remember, roles could be reversed, flip flop, transposed. You could be showing up for someone, you know, helping someone, tending to different needs, taking care of your priorities, especially if this is someone you care about. It's like, nah, I have to come and see you. I have to make sure you're good. I feel this energy where you're living an abundant life, or you're stepping into an abundant, successful life. Now, success and abundance is a state of mind, okay? Whatever it means for you, it's different for everybody. So we have the Five of Swords. Interesting card for the first card out here with these beautiful energies. Let's see. That is definitely Aquarius coming out first. I feel like you want to win by any means necessary. That's what I feel. Yeah, I feel like you want to win by any means necessary. There's also an energy here where you could be, like I said, you could be going to visit an authoritative figure, or this could be that you're going for a job interview. Maybe you haven't heard from them. You know, maybe you applied for this 5 weeks ago or a while ago. You know, maybe even 2 months, up to 2 months ago is what I'm getting. But there's going to be a conversation, and there could even be a new contract, something that you're newly dedicated to. You may be putting pen to paper as well. Again, you may be saying something, and you're going to get a lot of people's attention, whatever this is that you say. I feel like someone is trying to figure out what to say or how to approach this. And they're getting real clear. I do feel this energy here that if you have been in the energy, again, of feeling stuck in any way, feeling like there's some sort of obstacles, dealing with an authoritative figure or other people, you want to win by any means necessary. So you may feel like you need to have the courage to say something. You may feel that you need to have the right words, you know, to say, especially if you're passionate about something. All right, this could be somebody else coming towards you with a passionate conversation here. I'm getting something about Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. I'm also getting Earth energy. It could even be a Libra or, you know, an air sign. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Let's see. For Aquarius, you're being reminded to have moderation though. So yeah, you're being reminded to, you know, temper yourself, to control yourself. So something could be coming up that you're very passionate about, and you've been preparing to have this conversation. You've been preparing to, you know, get things done. You've been preparing to have a talk. Oh, the Five of Pentacles. So you have 5-5 here. So there's some sort of great change. You have 5, 5, and 5 with the 14 breaking down to a 5. You know what? You could have stood up for somebody. This could have been last week or something, because I'm kind of getting this as the past. You may have stood up for somebody. You don't play about your kids. You don't play about your pets. You don't play about your family. You don't play. There's something like that here as well. If that is the case, it's like somebody knows how to trigger you, or they know how to get you involved. They know how to get your attention, but it's really important for you to see things clearly. Now, this may be coming up this week. It's important for you to be moderate. It's important for you to take your time. It's important for you to see things clearly. I feel like Spirit is going to give you signs and synchronicities, but I also feel like you're going to find a loophole, or you're going to find, you're going to figure something out. You're going to find out key information. Because, yeah, it's conscious steps. Okay, so again, remember I was saying there's something about a leap of faith, or something may be a risk. But you're going to land on your feet. You're going to land in the land of prosperity here. So you have to be real clear about, be clear before you take any action steps here. This is what I feel. But I do see a new beginning. I see two new beginnings here. I see possibilities and new beginnings for you. With the Knight of Cups, yeah, you're going to be happy. Something is coming in that you want. There's an offer coming in that you want, and it's going to help you take control of your finances here. Yeah. Two of Cups. The Emperor. Yeah, so you could be having a conversation, straight talk with an authoritative. If somebody has some sort of repairs that needs to be done, something like that, and you feel like you have to wait, you may be having a conversation like, hey, I need to get this done. When can you give me a when? You may be having this conversation on the next business day or even today, the first business day of the week. For some of you, it's between the first and the third day of the week, or by the end of the week. I'm not sure. But I do see you getting over something. I see you getting over something, taking control here. Or, yeah, I feel like you're taking control. You're taking the reins here. You may be going up, you may be expressing yourself towards an authoritative here. For some of you, there's a person who wants to talk to you. They may feel like, or vice versa, you may feel like you, yeah, I see second chances here. And I see a phone call also. Somebody may be apologizing and it doesn't have to be a love relationship. It could just be that someone is coming in with an apology. Like I said, what's going on with you? I need to see you. I need to talk. Let's sit down. Let's talk. Haven't heard from you in a while. Just checking on you. Want to make sure you're good. They have something to tell you. They want to share some important information, vice versa. Or they want to share their feelings. If that's a family member or something like that, a friend, they want to, I feel like you guys have an agreement, or you will have an agreement. I also feel there's an energy here that somebody wants to express love when it pertains to a relationship. There could be a relationship here. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. Wow, something about timing is here. For some of you, it could be someone you know, okay? You may be reconciling with a fire sign, or a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yeah, Nine of Cups. Wow, you're getting what you want. Some of you, you're taking the reins here. Yeah, here you are. Some of you, you've gone through a transformation. Okay? It's no longer about the past. You see this? Like I said, there could be an energy here where someone wants to reconcile, or they just want to talk to you. There's been some kind of spilt milk here, but they're not looking here. If this is you even, you're not looking here. You're looking at the two cups that are available. Nobody's looking at the past, okay? That's a really good thing. There could be a new emotional feeling here. There's definitely new beginnings here, like I mentioned. I see the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Cups, but there's also an Ace of Pentacles lingering in this background here. Some of you are going to be very, very happy. But I do feel that there's some sort of crunchiness at the beginning of the week. Let's figure out what it is. Oh, okay, so we have the Six of Swords. So this has to do with outside in the world, okay? With the Strength card. Has to do with somebody outside in the world. It could be, you know, again, an authoritative. And an authoritative can be anybody, right? Anybody who has some sort of power, or, you know, it could be at work. It could be a landlord. It could be a boss of some type. I feel like you feel you have to prove something. It's like you want to just get something over with. You want to just get something done already. It's kind of what I'm getting. You want to just get something done. You may want to just get something over with, or you're trying to get past something. You're really trying hard to get past something. I don't know. Let's see. Two of Swords, middle of the spread. What's this about for Aquarius? The Nine of Rods. Something is frustrating you. It's frustrating because you may feel like you have to keep up at something. You have to extend a lot of energy. So you may have extended a lot of energy, and you're realizing, you're seeing that there's an easier way to do something. And so now you're going to be doing something in a more moderate, practical way. It's a conscious decision to work something in a more practical way. Like, it's what I feel. Let's see. Yeah, the Star. There's faith. Spirit wants you to have optimism. Okay. I also feel the Spirit is saying you don't have to do something so hard. Okay. You don't. Maybe you need to speak to the right person. There's also something about the public, or some sort of, yeah. Oh, okay. So you've been dealing with someone who, Ace of Swords reversed. I feel like this is your home. That somebody has a broken lock in their home, or they're dealing with, they need a certain tool, they need a certain repair, they need a certain kind of lock. Something is not working. You may feel like you're dealing with somebody, like I said, they have a double tongue. One minute they're saying it's this way, the next minute they're saying it's the other way, and you're going to find some sort of resolution is what I feel. It's a conscious effort, but you're going to find some sort of resolution. I also feel the energy here, if you're dealing with someone who is like a dictator, or you're dealing with someone who is like controlling, or you're dealing with someone who you don't feel that they're telling the truth. Like I said, somebody knows how to trigger you, and they put you in this energy. Spirit is saying stay true to yourself and keep moving. With the conscious steps here, keep moving. Or something like that. I don't know. Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. Yeah, you're going to take care of something on your own, though. So you are going to get a resolution. You're going to take care of something on your own. Even though this person, whoever this is who's lying to you, or you feel like they're not telling the truth, or you feel like they're, you know, double-minded or double-tongued, there's an energy here where you're going to have the strength, the courage. You're going to stand up and be bold and take the reins here is what I see. Yeah, like I said, you feel like somebody, it's almost like 3 strikes you're out. You feel like something is very disappointing. You feel like you caught somebody. Or you caught, like, this is a fox. It's like a clever person, but they're telling you it's a Knight of Wands. So it's somebody who's inconsistent. No matter who it is, romantic or non-romantic, it's frustrating dealing with this person. Okay, it's very confusing with the Seven of Cups, or somebody throws smoke and mirrors. They could be passive aggressive. It's like, okay, they tell you this, and then they show up this way, but then everything is like it's hard. Dealing with somebody, it's a lot of energy. With the Nine of Wands, that's a lot of energy. It's excessive, or It doesn't have to be that hard is what I'm getting. Now, this could be somebody coming towards you, a fire sign. They act real fiery, okay? I don't know if somebody is like holding a grudge against you or if they're angry with you about something or vice versa. We have the King of Cups over the King of Cups. Could be anybody. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Somebody wants to be seen as emotionally mature. They're not overreactive. They're not, they're steady. They're kind of emotionally mature. Okay? That's how they want to be seen. But in this card here, you can actually see their feet, both feet, are in the water. Okay? So somebody is not handling something as they're portraying. Okay? Yeah. It's like they're very avoidant. They don't want to feel the feels, or I don't know. They don't want to express how they're really feeling. With the Three of Swords here, this could be little white lies, inconsistent, but it looks like somebody is catching this. So I feel, Aquarius, you could be very in tune with your intuition. You could be very independent as well. I do get the energy that somebody wants to talk or somebody wants to have a conversation. I feel like you're taking intentional steps. Somebody may not like that you're very independent or that you're very straight to the point or something like that. I feel like these are the tools that you need, though, to support your prosperity, abundance, and success. Okay. Yeah, just to see, you are going to get what you want. Over the Four of Pentacles. Literally, I'm hearing Treasure Island. Okay. Now, if something has been unjust, unfair, not right, if you have to take an authoritative to court, if you have to have like some sort of inspection for your home, things are turning out right for you. Okay. Something like that. Spirit guide source is saying, hold on. Okay. There's a gift coming in towards you. There's an offer and there's like some sort of support. There's some sort of help. There's a gift. Also, don't allow people to take advantage of you, okay? I feel like that's where the frustration comes from. It's like you almost kind of know. You almost kind of know, but yeah, I feel that if you are being consciously aware, you're going to recognize what, who, what, where, or whatever is full of baloney, okay? You're going to recognize BS. You're going to recognize lies. You're going to recognize the little white lies, inconsistencies. Yes, it may get on your nerves, but Spirit is saying that you can actually gain control intentionally. Take the reins and allow the wheel to turn. Allow the thing to turn in your favor, whatever this is, because you're supposed to be getting success. Okay, this is the road here. This is the road that you're supposed to be on, the road to prosperity. Okay, yeah, the Knight of Swords and the title card. I feel like the Knight of Swords is you, determined to get what it is that you want, determined to have some documents filled out, determined to get your wish fulfillment. Okay, yeah, Ten of Pentacles. There it is. That is the abundance. That is the success. Somebody is going to find, somebody's going to find partnership. Romantic or non-romantic, there's a partnership here. For some of you, this is partnership in love. After some sort of divorce, after some sort of finality with a person, after some sort of healing, there's new energy here. Even if you have been single for a long time and you just feel like you've been doing everything on your own, Spirit guide source is going to show you who is making conscious steps to really be in alignment with you and give you support, help, love, happiness. And they're not dictative. They're not, you know what I'm saying? Somebody is a natural dictator here. They are. They can't help themselves. They're stuck in their own ways is what I feel. They just can't help it. This is just how they are. But there's someone else coming. There's someone else coming through. And they're determined to get your attention. They're determined to, I don't know. have a new contract with you, is what I feel for some of you. Others of you, this is really about business. You're getting what is just and right and fair for you, and it's all due to your own resilience. It's due to your own optimism. This is your time. This is you, taking the steps that you need to take and getting the job that you want. For some of you, you're going to pass an exam. For others of you, you need to get your licensure, your birth certificate, your social security card. If you have all of these documents, you're already ready. You're already there.